Yo guys, it's Kevin Trades. This is my weekly recap and outlook for DAX, the German index. So let's just get straight into it. As you can see, this week we had a doji candle. We end up opening around 23,300 and just closed a bit under at 23,293.5. If you go into the daily, as you can see, a bit more context. Bullish, bearish, doji, bearish, and then bullish. But before I break this down, first things first, we gotta look at the news. The news was pretty anticlimactic this week. We had retail sales on Tuesday, 1:30, and we had red folder unemployment claims 1:30 Wednesday, and we had FOMC on Wednesday as well, 7 p.m. We had Friday as well, but I'm pretty sure this is absolutely nothing. Nevertheless, very good opportunity. So let's just break it down. So last week, my drawn liquidities were this low. As you can see, we got taken on Tuesday. Yep. Let me just mark out the rest. I wanted price to go here. Oh, let me make it green. My drawn liquidities last week was this, and this weekly inverse. We only taken out one, which is completely fine because I do expect price to still go down. I did also say I wanted sells above here, 23,751. That actually did not happen. But either way, let's just break it down. On Monday, if you were to trade, London session opened 8 a.m. Very clean. Could have cut a nice buy up to this little gap. Could have cut a nice buy here. We actually didn't take Friday's high, which is interesting because I wanted it to tap this bearish rally up, but we didn't. I did say any one of these order blocks would do, which is fine because you can see here sweep and then a breaker structure. That's a 4-hour bearish order block. Also, it is OTE, I'm guessing, from Friday's high. Let me just draw that out. Boom, boom. From that high to this low, like so. On the 15 or hourly, very clean tap. France also took Friday's high, so you can see here SMT divergence. If you use that, it's a good confluence, but I didn't actually look at France. You don't need it, but it's there, you know. I had a feeling it would happen. I checked later and I was like, oh wow, it did take Friday's high. Nevertheless, timing's very immaculate, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. And we just dumped and took out my first draw liquidity. So yeah, Monday was a clean buy and a sell. This 4-hour order block got respected, and we kind of rebalanced this move, which is what I actually wanted. Pretty much rebalanced here, 50%. And yeah, we end up closing around here, kind of high up on Monday. Yeah, end up closing up here, which is fine. On the 4-hour, we left behind these fair value ups. This is a breakaway gap, and this is a 4-hour fair value up, and this is a 4-hour inverse because it got respected, disrespected, hence the inverse, and then respected. So on coming into Tuesday now, let's say you traded Tuesday, London session, where's London session? Here, Tuesday open. London broke here, broke structure below this low. What is this? This is a sweep and a break. This is a 1-hour order block. So yeah, swept, pretty big sweep here, and then started to rally back up, and then we traded back into New York session, traded back into this 1-hour order block, which was also this 4-hour inverse as well as this 4-hour bearish fair value gap. I'll just draw a line here. So yeah, this was a really clean sell. It was also news, I'm pretty sure, yep, on Tuesday, course retail sales, which is fine because I'm pretty much sure I didn't really do much. We also came and tapped True Day, which is 5 a.m. New York midnight time. You can see this 1 hour order block nearly perfectly tapped. But yeah, nice point of control. Another nice point of control here, as well as here. But either way, you could have caught this nice sell down, and we just dumped hella all the way down to the draw liquidity. Very clean sell on Tuesday during New York session. Now coming into Wednesday, if we just go back to the 4 hour, Wednesday opened, rallied up, London session, tapped back into this same 1 hour order block, the same 4 hour bearish, same 4 hour inverse, and this very nice 1 hour inverse as well. Wow, very clean. If we go into the 15-minute, very good timing, 9 a.m. high of the day, and we just dumped very good liquidity sweep here on the 15-minute as well. Wow. But yeah, this was very clean. It was also very clean EQ tap. I can already tell from this high to this low. Boom, boom, boom. Very clean equilibrium. And yeah, that just held us high the day on Wednesday. After that, we just dumped hella all the way down. Also want to check, is this OTE? I don't think it is. No, it's not. I knew it. After this, we dumped hella, and we went all the way down to 23k, 23019, which is interesting because I expected price to go to 23k, but it is what it is. So that was Thursday. After taking this draw liquidity, doji candle induced buyers. The next daily candle swept everyone out, whoever bought here. And yeah, Friday opened. This is sus behavior. The reason I say sus behavior is because Friday closed here, and then Thursday opened up here. What does that mean? It means we left behind this gap. This gap, I expect this gap to get filled pretty soon, probably on Monday. Put green line there. So this could be a draw liquidity for next week. I think this draw liquidity will get hit very, 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 very soon. So yeah, Friday was a very nice sell again. Did we tap this? Oh, no, we just barely missed it. However, if I just go onto the hourly, very clean 1 hour inverse right here. That lines up with boom and boom. Look at that 1 hour inverse. Respected, respected, disrespected, inverse respected, and here 1 hour failure respected. If we go to the 15-minute now, you can see Wednesday's sell was so clean. Broke structure here, here, and then this fairly up, inverse fairly up respected here, and then huge sell off. Friday rallied back up, tapped back in, and this was indeed a OTE tap, if I'm not mistaken. OTE is 0.885, as you can see here. Wow. And then we also tapped back into this same 1 hour order block, which is crazy. Sweep, break here. This 1 hour order block lined up with the OTE. Look at this reaction on the 15. I think it's even better on the 5. Yeah, look at this. I'll make it red for you guys. Look at that reaction. Immaculate. But yeah, that's pretty much the recap. I was gonna remove drawings. But yeah, that's pretty much the recap for this week. Very clean price action, very immaculate. As for next week, my drawn liquidity is pretty much the same. I do want price to trade lower into this bullish failure up, into this. I wanted this monthly low taken. I still want this monthly low taken. Considering what's going on around the world right now, I do think we will get a big dump similar to what happened during the tariffs. And then we'll go higher. I don't see price breaking below this weekly inverse. I don't see this weekly inverse getting disrespected. Also because it's a breaker, so they got bullish here on the inverse. I don't see price coming below 21k anytime soon, but I do see price coming below 22. So I'm gonna put another drawn liquidity for you guys here on this weekly low. Make that green, and yeah, that's my drawn liquidities. As for where I want to sell from, I do see it just continuing down, more so just because all these everything bearish got respected. You can see here for bearish order respected. You can see another EQ tap. I can already see it. Wow, look at this EQ tap. I want to see on the hourly. Very clean. Oh, this is another one. I can see it. Wow, very, very, very clean. Look at that OT tap. Sorry, not OT, equilibrium, 50%. So I do see price just coming down, as well as I expect money to fill in this gap. It is possible that we come down, fill this gap, come back up, and then go back down. You can see a similar thing happen last week where it generates liquidity and it goes up and then rallies down. We could see that happening because that's just how price moves, you know. If that does happen, I would like sells from anywhere above or anywhere just from this 1 hour inverse. Honestly, I want sells above 23.3. That's fine with me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Primarily looking for shorts next week. And yeah, that's the DAX recap and outlook. Keep it clean and simple. See you next week.